What is up everyone? Okay, hi, my name is Nurul Jannah. I am a makeup enthusiast here in Singapore, and today I'm going to test out a brand called Shop Miss A. And shout out to my friend in Instagram, and her name is Me. Okay, she is the one who recommended me this brand, and so we actually buy this thing in bulk, and this is definitely cheaper than Daiso makeup product, guys. Okay, so Daiso is $2 and these are just 1 to 1.5 USD. Guys, this is seriously very affordable. I have already tested them out, and so if you are interested, then keep on watching. Please do like and subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell for upcoming videos. Okay, so now let's move on to the review. Please don't mind my hair. I'm not trying to act cute or anything. It's just not the best look. I'm going to salon this Friday, FYI. So yeah, just to get it fixed after like so long. I have not do my hair, so it's just terrible. So please ignore that and we'll just continue. Okay, I bought a few like sponges and brushes from them, and I actually, to be honest, I am quite impressed with how it looks. Okay, these three I have already like wet them, so for like testing out later. So this for like baking, this the ordinary hourglass punya sponge, and this the microfiber. So I just want to try out like these few sponges. In Singapore, they have been like talking about like this ice holder for you to like, after you do like facials, you know, you like use this ice maker or ice holder. So that holder is for you to hold the ice and then do the facial as such. So I'm like, I will not be spending a lot, because even before this, how I hold my eyes is I just take a tissue, hold the eyes, do it as such, and at the end of the day I'll just like remove everything. So to be honest, I don't really find a need to spend quite a lot. So when I saw when I saw they actually came out with this, I think this is quite new. Okay, it's the ice ball mold. Okay, so the next thing that I purchased is this plastic blender holder, which this is how it looks like. I just want to try. It's quite cute, so I just bought it for fun. Okay, so Shop Miss A, I think the house brand is AOA Studio. So I got these makeup remover wipes. Okay, it's a pH balanced, alcohol free, and it has like 15 wipes. For wipes like this, normally I will use like put it in my bag. So if like, let's say I'm heading back home and I'm wearing makeup, I'll just use this first before I use like micellar water or the next step. So this is okay, it's just a normal. I love the smell, it's not too overpowering. So for brushes, I did not get a lot. Okay, I mainly get like the face brushes, because I know that I'm going to like review foundation in the future. So yeah, so I got like 4 different types of brushes. Okay, so this is how like the brushes looks like. It's actually quite light. Okay, so it feels, obviously it feels quite cheap, but then you know that's not the point here. Okay, so I actually bought like a few brushes to test out later. Okay, it is pretty dense, I would say, and it is quite soft, which I'm going to test out later. Okay, I'm going to use this brush for blending my eyeshadows or things like that. I don't always use a fan brush, so I just got one just for fun. And the last like non-makeup related I would say is a brush cleaner. Okay, so I think from Daiso I did get like one brush cleaner, like you can actually just swirl it. So I also get this one from AOE Pin Studio. Okay, I did not get like any contour, bronzing powder, eyebrow pencil, eyeliner, gel liner, you know, and things like that. I will definitely review whatever that I have here. Okay, I did not use any because I just washed my face and I like sprayed some watermelon glow ultra fine mist. Okay, so and that's about it. Okay, so for primer, I get two types of primer. Okay, so this is the Wonder Skin Perfecting Blur Primer. Okay, and this is the Perfect Filter Face Primer. Okay, extends the wear of makeup, minimize pores. That is what attracts me. And for this primer, it costs slightly like expensive. It's $1.55 US, and it's for charity edition, which I am quite impressed. Okay, so this is how it looks like. 0.68 ounce or 20 ml, and this is 0.67 fluid ounce. Okay, just 1 ounce different, like 0.01 ounce difference. Okay, so I'm going to use this first, Wonder Skin Perfecting Blur Primer first. Okay, I'm going to use this first. Okay, because the other one is to minimize the pore, so that I will put it at the center of my face. Okay, so this will be like macam more towards like overall. It has that cooling effect, and also I can see actually macam ada a bit of glitter to it. Okay, it sets pretty instantly, and it doesn't really have a lot of smell, so that's nice. Okay, so we are going to move on to the next primer, which I'm going to put at the center of my face. Okay, Perfecting Filter Face Primer, Pow Pow. Oh, I would say Shop Miss A is a cruelty-free brand, which is actually quite impressive for $1 punya price. Okay, and you can actually recycle this plastic. Okay, so now I'm going to actually put this primer at the center. I try to put like half of my face. I just want to see the difference though. Like, it's actually quite interesting, you know, the font is actually quite big, saying that it is to minimize the pores, and especially for me, I have like these very large pores right here, so that's my main concern for, you know, for primer. Okay, so the next product that I'm gonna try is the liquid concealer. Okay, again, it has that charity edition, and it is a natural finish. It's a liquid concealer, and I bought the shade Nude. Okay, so it is non-drying, creamy, and long wearing. Okay, it has natural finish, but it's a medium to full coverage. So let's see. Really, let's see. It's quite interesting. Okay, so it's a 0.34 ounce, 10 ml. Okay, I'm pretty sure it has like this tube. Yeah, okay, so it has that tube punya tip, and I'm going to okay, so it doesn't move. Okay, it's actually quite thick. Okay, so I'm going to use my ring finger, and I'm going to apply it like so. Natural finish, but it is a medium to full coverage, and I will use a sponge, okay, to apply it. So I would say this concealer, in terms of formula wise, it's actually quite thick. Okay, but then after you actually apply them, it looks definitely very natural. Okay, that's how it actually says, and I'm quite impressed that it's not too white. You get me? So yeah, moving on to foundation. Okay, so we move on to foundation. I bought 2 shades and it's from the same range. Okay, it's the Pro Wear foundation, full coverage, and it is 1 fluid ounce. Okay, so I bought soft tan and nude. Okay, my concealer earlier on is in the shade nude as well. Okay, so they asked to shake first. Okay, so I'm going to take the nude. I just want to test out first. Okay. Oh. It is definitely very thick. It definitely has that macam peach punya undertone. Okay, so I'm gonna see soft tan, and it definitely has that warm or yellowish undertone, which is, I believe it suits me. Okay, so I'm just going to test out. Okay, it definitely is very thick. Okay, so I just want to see. Okay, so which shade do you think suits me? Not quite sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm just going to blend with a sponge. Just want to see. Okay, or I'm just going to take like another sponge. I will definitely go for like this shade because I'm much more comfortable with this shade. Okay, so I think I'm just going to just mix them. Okay, tak nak ni kan, tak nak rugi, jadi I'm just going to mix them together and apply it like so. It is definitely very, very thick. Okay, so let's just use another sponge, and I'm using the microfiber punya sponge. So I'm going to use this brush instead, and then I'm just going to, take everything. It's a messy process. Okay, definitely with brush it feels like so much easier than sponge, because I find a bit difficult to blend just now. Okay, and I'm going to just like stipple punya motion and do like so. Wow. Okay, this brush doesn't give that streaky punya feeling, doesn't give that streaky line. It doesn't have any streaky lines actually, and it blends out so smoothly. So bear in mind that I do not use like any moisturizer earlier, and I'm actually quite impressed. Okay, do you remember that I actually applied primer, the one that says minimize my pores, and I only use like half of my face, but in general I did use a primer just now. I did see a bit of difference to these two. Okay, so this side you can actually still see my pores, see ni, and over here it definitely able to like reduce the appearance of pores. Please don't mind, it's actually quite messy after I blend them. Yeah, see, so the primer earlier on, it definitely helps. Okay, not bad. Okay, I do apologize that I zoom in. Okay, but overall I am actually quite impressed with the primer, with the concealer, and with the foundation, with the brush, with the sponge and everything. But anyway, okay, so I'm just going to take a sponge, okay, and I'm going to take a setting spray, and I'm going to push the product in. and if there is like any streakiness, it definitely gone by now. Okay, so the next product that I'm going to review is the setting powder. Okay, and this is in the shade banana. Usually I prefer the shade banana for setting powder. Okay, so I'm going to use like this sponge that is meant for baking. That's what they say. So it's 0.25 ounce or 7 gram. I just wanna smell first and then see. Okay, and I'm going to put at the back of the cap. Like so. Okay. Please don't mind my eyes here. I think I knock onto something, so it's a bit red. Oh god. Never mind. Okay, so I have already done my eyebrows, and I'm going to remove the loose powder using the brush. It is definitely able to blend very well, and it doesn't like leave any macam streakiness, is it? It's not bad. So I'm going to use like a liquid shadow from Catrice. Okay, and I wanted to try out this brush. Okay. Okay, so we move on to blush. Okay, so I got these. I mean, this shade is something that I don't think I will use. Okay, so it's called Frenzy, and this one is Mod. Something that I will use for today. Or should I just like mix these two together? Let's see. Okay, but first I'm going to swatch it at the back of my hand. Okay, I'm going to swatch Frenzy. It's a shocking pink. Definitely not the shade I'm gonna use. I'm afraid to use, to be honest. Okay, the other one is Mod. Oh man. This Mod shade feels very light for my skin, which I think it won't, I will not see as much. Okay, I'm going to take a clean brush, and I'm going to start using this shade first. Okay, let's go. Okay, you can definitely see something. Okay, but it's pretty light. I mean, it's okay, I guess. It is definitely not bad. Okay, I'm going to use this scary shade, hot pink. I'm just going to, just play with makeup. I'm just going to apply it at the cheeks, at the apple of my cheeks, and blend using the brush that I use to set my face just now, to reduce the appearance of pinkish, if that makes sense. Okay, alone this is definitely a shade that I'm not going to use, but if like let's say you are going to mix it with another shade, I guess it's fine. So this is how it looks like. It is definitely very acceptable. Next is I'm going to proceed with highlighters, and I actually bought 3 highlighters. Okay, so I got this, the lighter shade, and it's called Allure. Okay, this is called Love Lust. Okay, it has that macam mix of pink and gold. And the last shade is So Close. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it again. Just now I don't think it focused. Okay, and this is definitely the lightest. Normally for like this kind of shade, I like this macam white shade, white silvery shade. I like to put it at my inner corner. Okay, so I'm going to take some and put it at my inner corners. It is definitely very pigmented. Can you see? I'm actually quite impressed. Okay, I will definitely do like swatches at the back of my hand. Just that I'm just too excited. I'm going to take So Close. I'm going to use like all shade, don't worry. Okay, so I'm going to take So Close. And apply it at the high points of my cheek. Okay, it is definitely very pink. And I take whatever brush that just now that I use and blend. Okay, I'm going to take Love Lust, and I'm just going to use like my index finger. Okay, I'm just going to put it. Oh, okay, it's crazy. Okay, it's a bit metallic, little barbie, eh? I mean, I like it at the inner corners here, but then at my cheeks not so much though. Okay, again I'm going to take that Love Lust and using my fingers and put it at my nose bridge. Okay, like so. Okay, overall I would say it's very metallic. I'm not quite sure if I like it or not, but I'm really impressed with this shade. It's called Allure. Okay, I like it at the inner corners. So this is how these 3 shades looks like. You can see that it's very metallic, because earlier I actually used, or I have already used my blusher. So when I actually applied this earlier on as a highlighter, dia macam tak kena gitu. So just to let you know, so if like let's say next time I can just use this as a blusher instead of highlighter. Okay, so overall this is how it looks like, and I'm going to proceed, I guess, the last and final product, and that is eyeshadow. This eyeshadow called Orbit Eyeshadow. Again, it's cruelty free, non-toxic and vegan, which I am actually quite impressed. And it's from the AOA studio. Okay, I'm going to take the darker shade. I guess that's the only matte shade, and I'm going to put it at my outer corner of my eyes. Okay, and pack the eyeshadow instead of blending them. Okay, so I have already applied the darker shade, and as you can tell, there's a bit of fallout here. Okay, but if you can see, it is actually quite pigmented. For a $1 eyeshadow, it's actually not bad. Okay, so for like fallout, I don't really see any issue. You can just like wipe it off or brush it off and it'll be gone. And I'm going to take my ring finger, and I'm going to take this metallic gold shade, and I'm going to put it at the center of my lids. In all honesty, I mean, it's not really, doesn't feel too much gold. It's okay. It's not that pigmented. Okay. It's okay. I'm going to take that pinky shade, and I'm going to do it at the other side of my eyes. Okay. This is definitely very metallic. Okay. It definitely feels different than this though. And I'm going to take the lighter shade. Sorry. Okay. And although I have already used it at my inner corners earlier with the highlighter, I'm just going to put it at my brow bone. So there you have it, my first impression unboxing, first impression try on my face. And if you have any comments or anything that you want to say, you can actually just leave it at the comment section down below. Okay, yes, that is all for my first impression review unboxing. Okay, so I hope that you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye bye.